go. I check the line. Who's next?
Yeah.
Bondzee Live. Bondzee on YouTube.
Hey, bro, what kind of bird is that? What kind of bird is that?
First.
I think it's a legendary parrot.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Get the hell out of here! You're not welcome! Go away! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Those are decoys, not ducks. Fucking retard.
Oh, fuck off! We don't want you shooting around here!
I don't give a fuck. I don't want you walking around here.
Oh, fuck off! This is public property!
Exactly my point. Thanks for proving our point.
We don't shoot anything alive, you fuck off!
These are already dead. These are already dead.
I don't care!
They're already dead.
I don't like shooting you, fuck off! You fuck off!
Those birds identified as dead already.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, I love it.
Hey, I'm trying.
Here. Now.
Oh yeah!
Perfect timing. God bless that
rolled that fucker.
Oh my goodness gracious! That lady, Karen, is rather upset, I would say, in that video, and she's got a worse mouth than me. Good Lord, I didn't even think that was possible. What a beauty of a video. What a great way to start the show after being gone for a while. How the hell are you? It's Bondzee Live on Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Episode 340. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I think we're coming up to 6 years in the next couple months. We are live from San Juan del Sur. Yes, I said San Juan, not Ugarte. We'll get into that later. Boy, make sure you go subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Go to Trippin With Bondzee, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you follow me on all the socials at Bondzee Live. All right, here we go. It has been a hot minute since I've done a show. It feels great to be back. I've been super busy here. There's been so much going on. Plus, 2 of the Wednesdays that have been off for, I think, 6 weeks were Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Pretty sure nobody's going to watch this idiot on either one of those 2 nights. So, listen, I've missed doing this, but it was a great break at the same time. Been going pretty strong over the years, and yeah, it was nice to sort of have a break and get settled here and get the water business going. Super busy with voice work, but we'll get into all that. I couldn't ask for better guests tonight to come back to for my first show in I think 6 weeks. The boys are on a heater. You love them, you know them. They're the 97.7 Hits FM latest rock search winners. The boys from Small Town Strip Club are going to join me tonight. We're going to chat their brand new release, their upcoming tour, which they just kicked off on Saturday. And I seen some videos. It looked like a time for sure. We're going to talk a whole bunch more. I got a shitload of random questions to ask them, and we're going to have a good time with the boys for sure. Plus, we will catch up on my life here in Nicaragua now. It's been just over 2.5 months. What a time. Super busy. We'll get into all that, including my new pickleball addiction. Yes, I've been bitten by the pickleball bug. And I will also update you on my love life. We'll leave it at that for now, okay? The laugh says it all. And, of course, everybody's favorite segment at the end of the night or end of the show, Dummies of the Week, and some crazy fucking videos that I got coming up for you. All right, we got some great guests coming up on the show over the next month or so. A friend here named Matt Wood. This guy is the biggest, craziest, most adventurous thrill seeker that I've ever met. He's climbed Mount Everest twice. He's heli-skied and climbed crazy mountains in Chile. There's nothing this guy hasn't done. He is a character, and I can't wait to sit down with his home up in beautiful, beautiful Guacalito, right on the ocean. And we're gonna have a sit-down interview face-to-face, and this is one you're not going to want to miss for sure. Plus, a great friend of Small Town Strip Club and a good friend of mine, Andy Colionico an amazing singer, songwriter, guitar player in his own right, and a drummer too. He's a multi-talent, this motherfucker. All right, he's going to be a guest coming up soon on the show. Plus, two huge, and I mean pretty huge in the Canadian music scene, if you will, both in their own right. Two different guests have confirmed they are coming on this show. We just got to lock in some dates. I'm not going to say the names yet because I've done this before and then it fucking falls through and I look like an idiot. Okay. And I don't need any help looking like an idiot. Believe me, you. Plus, sooner or later, coming up soon, I'm going to be a guest on my own podcast. This wonderful human being from Winnipeg. She's an amazing artist. She's a horse lover, dog lover. And she's a lover of Bondzee as a friend, and she loves what I do, and she is interested in interviewing me, so I agreed to do it. So that's coming up soon too. Okay, sponsor for this stupid show called Trippin With Bondzee is brought to you by Zeg Sauces. Yes, brand new sponsor. Click for Zeg Sauces, baby. These you guys have to try these sauces. If you are in Ontario, this stuff is the tits. When I was living there, I would, Zeg sauces was in my cupboard. All three different flavors. They sort of got mild, medium, hot. They are unbelievable. This flavor hits differently, man. I'm telling you. Zeg sauces are a dynamically flavored, multi-use condiment sauce that you can put on any goddamn food in the world. I'm telling you, it goes amazing with everything. Steak, pasta, seafood, bacon and eggs in the morning. You simply can't go wrong with Zeg sauces. They got Formula Z, Formula E, and Formula G. Spell Zeg. You know it. You love it. Taste it. Share it. It's Zeg sauces. Go to @Zeg sauces on Instagram, and there's a link there. You can order it, or you can go to Farm Boy grocery stores in Ontario. Welcome aboard, Zeg sauces. They are the best. Okay, here we go. Without further ado, it's a pleasure to welcome back to the show. Great band out of Stratford, Ontario. As aforementioned, they are the latest Rock 97.7 Hits FM Rock Search winners. These boys are the real deal. They're on a heater, and I fucking love them. Welcome to the show, Small Town Strip Club.
Hey, Bondzee. Hey, buddy. We fucking
How the hell
love
are you, boys? Thanks for taking the time to come on the show, and it's been a nice break, but it's amazing to have you guys on as my first show. How's it been?
Good, Brent. Good.
So
Busy,
good.
busy, eh?
Very
Yeah.
busy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a privilege to be busy.
Yeah, absolutely is. Sort of walk me through. You win 97.7 Hits FM Rock Search late last fall. How's life been like for the band since winning? What has changed? What's new? Has there been bigger, better opportunities? Walk me through it all. What's happened?
I mean, I feel like as soon as we won, it was a great feeling. It was amazing. We just, you just keep plugging away, keep doing it. We got a lot of shows coming up. A lot of big shows. You just keep doing it, like we recorded our new song. It's amazing. Love it. Love how it turned out. Yeah.
Well, we recorded that one with Jay and Steve.
Yes.
Jay at 745 Music, but everybody knows them from the Glorious Sons. So we got to talk to them for an hour as one of our prizes, and we just told them, we said we would love to record a song with you guys, and they were gracious and said, yeah, sure, let's do it. And that's where we recorded Meet You There.
And I'm sure that
Jay
was the judge on the Rock Search finals, so I'm sure that helped a little bit. Him getting to see us live and experience it all.
For sure. And I mean, ultimately these days, that's what it's all about. Live shows, word of mouth, and social media. The music industry has changed so much, eh, fellas?
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, we got to make posts and go on TikTok and stand in front of a camera and do weird videos. And
yeah,
it's hard to do that, honestly.
Yeah. Did winning add pressure to the band at all in any sort of way, good or bad?
I think a good pressure, and it just makes us. I mean, it makes us want to do more.
Yeah.
Right. Like it showed us that there were some people out there who thought that there was something going on here. So we want to make sure that whatever's going on just keeps going, and it gets better. Right. Like we don't want to stay at the level that we were at when we took stage for Rock Search. We just want to be better, this coming year. So. It puts pressure on us to just be better in every aspect, and the prizes and the kind of people who are in that sphere, they're a good support system to make you better. So it's definitely a good kind of pressure.
You know what the main pressure was? one of the prizes was $1,000 for Wings Up, and we were just like thinking about what are we gonna do with this amount of money for wings? Like, I'm sure we were thinking like, should we go on a Wings Up tour and just go to all places with Wings Up and then have dinner there before the show? We were like, what do we do? And then we finally did it. We went back to the warehouse, our first show back at the warehouse, and we held a little wing party for people who bought tickets to our shows. And there you go, and bought some birthdays. And there was a bunch of people there, like 40 people. I'm bad with numbers, but there was a bunch of people there, and we played a little acoustic set. I think they loved it.
Yeah, you know, I saw the video of the new release that you guys just put out, and when you did it live at the acoustic performance at Chicken Wing Night, and I was blown away by the performance, the song, but the generosity of you lads to invite your fans to come there and smash chicken wings with you and see a cool acoustic set before the show. Like, that's kudos to you guys, man. Like, full on clicks. That's pretty awesome. Such a great thing to do, you know?
Honestly, dude, that's the least we can do. There's been so many people that have been supporting us, especially over the past like 2-3 years, like you included, and you know the crew, like Dave, and we've got a lady in town, Bonnie Boonstra is her name. She's a big supporter. Rob Kaus.
Rob, he's your new biggest supporter on this planet. Rob Kaus. Shout out to Rob Kaus. He's watching right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, all those guys. They're just like, it's awesome having like a core group that, you know, is supporting on a consistent basis. Like, it really, honestly, it keeps us going because we know that if we post a show, they're at least going to think about coming.
Yeah, right, for sure. I guess it goes hand in hand with the pressure of you know, winning the Rock Search. It must have made you guys all more confident as a band, I would think, right?
100%. I think it made us confident in our own. Like, we were already confident with our abilities, but that outside kind of vote of confidence gave us. It almost opened up a sense of freedom for us, where we're like, okay, we can do this. We have, you know, it opened up a bit of a network for us to be like, okay, we can go out, we can try, and we can, you know, put our best foot forward, and we can accomplish these things. Like, it gave us that kind of confidence. It kind of solidified what we've been working towards.
For sure. And I mean, you were up against some great bands and have been over the years, and it's tough. There's a lot of good music and bands out there, and for you guys to win it, it just must have been that ultimate, like, fuck yeah, we finally did it kind of deal, right?
Yeah, especially after the third time. It was like John convinced us all. We're like, okay, we'll do it. Okay, and we finally did it. It was like oh man, it was amazing.
Couldn't be more happier for you guys. When you're all in the same room together, who takes charge? Who talks the most? And on the flip side of that, who silently sit back and judging everyone out of you four?
It depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We all have a pretty big voice at times.
Yeah, if it's down to songwriting, it's John. If it's down to shredding and solos, it's Brady. If it's down to like our Shopify store, it's me.
Bulge is the brains of the operation right now.
We all kind of take a voice on different things, because I mean, at this point, running a band is kind of like running a small business of sorts. Obviously the music, but there's, you know, booking tours and social media and merch and all that kind of shit. So I think everybody, you know, kind of takes the megaphone every now and again, and you know, sometimes if you just don't want to deal with merch, you'll just shut up and you let everybody talk about it.
I think we all have our inputs at times. We all have times where we want to say something or like bring an idea to the table and give our input. And especially with songwriting, like say John has some lyrics or an idea for a song, or Brady has like a riff he wants to work on. We all try to bring something to the table when that comes into play.
Yeah, and it just works with you guys. It's good to all have a voice and communicate. Whether you're in a relationship, a band, at work, like, communication is the best. And it seems like you guys have got it down pat. You've definitely been building real momentum over these past few years. You talked about you've got a pretty solid following of your regulars in that. What feels different this time around compared to earlier years? And how are you going to take that and move forward?
I feel like some of our shows, like in other cities, I feel like we've been getting more people out to those shows. And like when I first joined Small Town we're getting people out, but just as a band starting, you get some shows where there's not a lot of people there, and it's totally fine. That's a part of the biz,
For
But I
sure.
feel like now we're really getting people these shows, and that's also a big thanks to all of our amazing supporters like Rob, Dave, and Amelia. Like the whole group. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys have got to play at a couple of Hamilton Tiger Cat games over the past couple of years too, and done some other cool gigs. Stuff like that helps and gets you out there and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, those ones are good because it gets you in front of a crowd that's already kind of amped up to be where they are. You don't really have to do much to get the Hamilton Tiger Cats guys going.
Yeah.
They're already a few drinks deep and they're just ready to watch some football. So
They certainly are.
yeah, it's you don't even need like an opening band or anything. It's just the football atmosphere is great.
Yeah, and those types of gigs are good for gaining new followers that'll come to like future gigs because they'll remember that feeling they had when they come to our set at a Ticats game or something like that. And they'll be like, you know what? I see those guys are coming to town. I'm going to go check out their show.
Yeah, we always make sure to talk to the people that really, that want to meet or say something nice or whatever. It's amazing to meet all these people that have some sort of connection or they feel something with the music. Like love talking to those people.
Yeah, for sure. Does being this busy and being this up and coming band that is sort of taken off, what keeps you going to do all this? Does it get tiring and exhausting sometime the way the music industry has changed and what you have to do? Or is it something that it drives you and doesn't discourage you?
I'd say both.
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit of, it's a balance. There's times where motivation is 150%, and there's times where it's just feels like you keep knocking on doors and nobody's answering. But at the end of the day, we're just doing it at our own pace. And again, this tour in particular, where you have new material, and the cool thing about being in Rock Search the past 3 years or whatever is obviously we didn't like the aspect of like comparing some people's art to other people's art. Like I don't think that's like it's a subjective thing. So some people might like a harder rocking band, some people might like a more mellow band. So that was the annoying part about Rock Search. But the cool part about Rock Search in the past 3 years was it gave us an objective to try to tighten up and try to make a succinct, well put together set. And that's something, there's never a show, and it's not that I want to be critical of us or critical of myself, but there's never a show where I don't mentally have a long list of things that could have went a little bit better.
Really, eh?
Yeah,
and is that just you being too harsh on yourself in the grand scheme of things, or is it something that is beneficial for you in a way?
I'd like to think it's beneficial, because if I didn't have the critic in the mind, then I wouldn't have the drive.
Yeah, you become complacent.
Yeah, it's like I know that we're gonna do this tour and we're gonna have some sweet shows, but I already know at the end of the tour, I'm gonna be thinking, oh, we can do this here and this there, and we got another tune in the pocket, So, but it's all good fun. It's not to take the self-criticism too serious, or even like the industry too serious. Like we were talking to Gravely in the back room, the green room of the warehouse show there, and we were just talking about how like it's so easy to get sucked into like negativity in the music industry, because it's like, I don't know what record labels are doing these days, to be honest. Like, it seems like they're not doing much. Like maybe they are for some people, but it's not the industry of the 1990s or even the industry of the 2010s. Like it's different, and being independent and making it grassroots and doing your own thing and like navigating it yourself, I personally think is the way. That being said, like open to see what doors open, but having the final vote on everything that we do as a collective, that's something that will definitely never change.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Looking back as a band, what would you tell your younger selves starting out that now that maybe you would have done differently, or you just sort of wish you knew before you got into this? Is there something that
I would think just like stop caring so much about what others think and just do what you love and do what you want to do, really. Like, you know, sometimes when I was younger, I just think too much about how I look or what I'm doing and what other people would think. And it just doesn't do any good doing that.
For sure. Let's talk about the new single in the upcoming tour. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Brady.
Okay, that's all good.
You guys just dropped a brand new song called Meet You There. This one's a banger, boys. It's been great to see you play it live a couple times. I've been catching the videos on YouTube and the friends' social media and stuff. Before we talk about it, why don't we jump into it and have a watch from last Saturday night?
Sure.
Oh, cool.
Let me get this on.
Pull it up.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, hold on.
Oh my God.
There.
Oh my gosh. I haven't even seen this.
Sounds so good, boys. Like awesome tune. Walk me through the song. Where did it come from? Who wrote the lyrics? And what is there a meaning behind the song?
I mean, John had that riff, that opening riff, and like, you know, he's a lyric fucking monster himself. So he had the main thing going, and we all just add our own parts, add our own feel, and then, you know, before we went to the studio, it was one song, and then you go into the studio, play it for Jay and Steve, and they have all these amazing ideas, and then you put them all together, and then out it comes, eh?
Yeah, those guys are so talented. I know you brought them up earlier, and I was sort of saving it to just go with the flow here in the segments. But those guys are so talented, not only in their own right, in their own band, the Glorious Sons, but the stuff they do on the side and produce so many great songs for some great bands like you guys, Feral Minx, Boston Levi. Those guys are super talented, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, everything.
Fun times working with them.
Oh yeah.
Not at all. It was crazy.
Oh,
So much.
very good weekend. Yeah.
That's awesome. I've seen videos behind the scenes working with those boys. I know what goes on over there. That's Party Time Central. That's awesome. You boys also shot a video for this new song. When can we expect that out?
Who told you that?
I don't know. I thought I saw a rumor somewhere floating around on the old social media, the interweb.
Yeah, we kind of got to figure that out. It's like pretty much done. I think our boy Jeff Wood, he does a lot of the content for us for like, I would say 90% of the stuff we've put out. It works on the cover art, helps design the merch, and this is the first proper we had a music video for Hey Shitty.
Yeah, he also did that one too.
Yeah.
Cool.
But no, it's a very cinematic video, and I think he's just putting some final touches on it, and you can expect it in the next 2 weeks, I'd say, for sure.
Okay, awesome. That's great to hear. Who does your artwork? Is it somebody that does it the same all the time, or do you use different people? Because that is super dope right there.
So most of it's Jeff Wood from Little Big Creative.
Okay.
That was a freelance individual, and I don't even know who it was at this point.
Okay.
Just a freelance website, but
Fair. What surprised you the most, boys, about releasing the new song? Was there something that
it's got a little bit of a different flavor to it than I think a lot of our other releases, and I think Jay and Steve have a hand in that, being production on that. But it's still got a lot of us there too. And I mean, you can kind of hear it in the clip, like people were singing it along. It's only been out for 3 or 4 days, right? So yeah, I mean, I think we played it live now maybe 4 times, 5 times. I think every time we play it, it just kind of gets better. So yeah, I think hearing people, you know, sing along to it, even though it's only been out for a couple of days, was pretty cool. But But yeah, I think that extra little flavor to it, I think helps with that.
Is it scary when you put out a song like that with a sort of a different flavor than what your fans are used to? Like, does it make you nervous?
I honestly, I don't think so. Like,
Okay.
I feel like if they love Small Town Strip Club, they're here for whatever we love, like if we love it, they love it, like it doesn't even matter if heavy, soft, whatever it is. I feel good about it, and I feel like we all feel great. So
yeah, and the good news, we've got all these songs that we're kind of bringing onto this tour, and quite honestly, a lot of them have such different flavors. Like if that song's a little bit too soft for you, we have a harder rockin' song that we've added to the mix. We've got some more like Southern rock stuff that we've added to the mix, some more alternative kind of vibes. The new thing that we're doing is a little bit scattered all over the place. But that being said, I think it's a little bit, it could be a pro as well, because there's something for everybody, I think.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is a great song, and you guys have so many great songs. It's always a pleasure to see you play live, and that's definitely one thing I'm going to miss about living in Nicaragua, is seeing all you guys play live, and so many other great bands. That was a huge staple in my life, to go see live music on the weekends or whenever great bands like you guys are playing, for sure.
We'll have to come down there.
Yeah, we'll have to do a show.
You guys need to come down here. I'll set you up with some gigs here in San Juan and surrounding areas, and why the hell not? Get the hell out of that tundra up there. Shit. So you guys stopped the tour last Saturday, you said, Chicken Wing Party Night. That was at the warehouse in St. Catharines, where you guys won the Rock Surge Championship. Great time, great way to kick off the tour. And man, you guys got a bunch of dates coming up here. You got Toronto this Saturday night, I believe, right? At the warehouse? Horseshoe. Thank you. Then London, Bracebridge, Collingwood, Hamilton, my hometown. Then Waterloo. That's going to be a crazy time with that's near and dear to the Kaus family. They'll be there in full support.
Oh yeah.
And then you boys are heading out west to Kelowna, Vancouver, and Milverton.
Yeah.
It must be so great to head out west and sort of showcase your Ontario talent and build up the fan base out there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Our first time was amazing. I mean, a bunch of John's buddies live there, and they brought out a big crowd, and it was so cool to see. And especially at the Roxy, it was Juno's weekend, I think, last year in Vancouver. So like, I feel like it was a full house, and to hear everybody singing "Hey Shitty," even though like we've never seen most of these people ever, it was amazing.
We didn't realize the following we actually had out west until we went there and played there, and people like had merch and stuff, and knew our songs and were singing along. It was like, okay, we do have a bit of a reach.
Actually, two people actually came to Kelowna from, was it Calgary?
From Calgary.
They drove from Calgary to Kelowna to see us play.
It was like 9 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Wild.
That's impressive shit. That's got to make you feel great too, right, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a set list, drumsticks, picks, all sorts of stuff.
I kissed them.
Like as your question from earlier, like when you're tired or what keeps you inspired, it's like that stuff like that. Like after a long night, you're tired, or all the late nights, this and that, like just to experience that and to talk to those people that do that, it makes it worth it a lot. Like,
yeah, it sort of answers my next question, which was, what part of touring excites you guys the most? And it literally must be something like that, where you sort of go out of your comfort zone of Ontario and you're heading across the damn near the entire country, and you got people singing along to your songs and driving from Calgary to, like, that's fucking awesome, boys.
Yeah.
Like
when we think we're going to a show we've never played before, or going to a place we've never played before, and then all of a sudden there's a big crowd and they start singing along, they're vibing with the music, they're dancing. That's honestly amazing.
It's the best.
It's the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we like all aspects of, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say an airport beers before we
beers,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves paying quadruple the price. It's awesome. I mean, the shows on the road itself, the quiet moments. Do you guys soak it all in and thank your lucky stars that you get to do this and get paid and make great music for people?
Definitely.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
So pretty good families too that support us too. So that's like a big positive.
Yeah, we definitely don't take it for granted.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's something, John, about being a lead singer that people glamorize that is actually, kind of brutal? Is it? It's not all. It can't all be rainbows and unicorns being the lead singer of a rock band, right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I sometimes I don't get nervous for the performance, but I get nervous that all these people are looking at me.
Do you ever get nervous that you're gonna forget your words on stage, or has that ever happened? And
Dude, I forgot the first words to "Hey Shitty" at Warehouse. I was like, "What is going on here?" I'm playing like the riff. I'm like, "What?" It was one of those things where you could like look at your fucking second cousin forget their name for some reason. It's just like it wasn't clicking.
I thought it was a joke when he was looking over. I was like, "He's playing."
I thought they were about to do a bit.
That's funny, man. What a terrible feeling, though, right? Because I've been there, and not just in like, you used to sing in a band way back in high school, and it happened, but even in the acting world, you rehearse your line so many times, and then you're locked in. You just even said it in your head, and then you film, and the camera's rolling, and you're like, you're like, what? You just forget it, blank for a second. It's the worst feeling. Are you writing differently now compared to even a year ago, or what shifted? Has anything shifted?
Yeah, it comes in ebbs and flows. Like I could go like few months without really finding any inspiration, and and I don't necessarily force it out of me, but then sometimes a wave will just hit me in life, and then a bunch of something. I feel like I have to say something about something. I don't know, and usually they come in bunches. Like I'll get a bunch of songs done at once, and then that wave will go away. And it's actually kind of nice when that wave goes away too, because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of intense. Like I feel like it's a weird thing.
Yeah, writing is definitely a weird thing, whether you're writing songs or writer for books and stuff. Do you find yourself waking up at the weirdest hours of the night and like having to write something down or make a note, or has it got that crazy?
No, I mean, I wake up in weird hours of the night, but usually I'm just trying to get back to sleep and having a shitty sleep.
Sleep. Good Lord. Is there somebody when you guys are out on the road and touring, is there somebody that sort of takes over and is the dad of the crew, or is it sort of revert back to our conversation earlier with, you all sort of have your piece to say and I guess
feel
stick
like
up.
Bolger is our dad on the road.
I'm a little anal about being on time.
He pays for it, and he's like, he's making sure everything's on time.
He does have a lead foot though.
Yeah.
Right on.
I like to get places, I don't actually, when we were driving from Vancouver to Kelowna, I don't mind going slow because I'm looking at things I've already seen, but then on the way back I've already seen it, so we might as well just get
And I had to remind him, like there's flash freezes on these elevated mountains between Vancouver and Kelowna, and like people have told me like it's like ice road truckers it can be, so
crazy.
So, mental note for this time.
Bondzee?
This is our podcast now.
Shit. Hold on. I guess my internet must have sort of flickered there. Hold on. Let me get back here. Who's in charge of the music on the road when you guys are traveling together?
Jim likes the aux cord. Jim's a really good. He keeps it moving. If it gets stale, it moves. Like it's kind of like a car DJ.
I like to everyone's musical interest.
Yeah, I feel like we all get a choice at some point.
Yeah.
Right on. That's good. Share the wealth, right? Well, listen, boys, this has been such a blast. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to join me. The new tune is a banger. I wish you nothing but great success on this tour upcoming. The dates again, you can go see them this Saturday in Toronto. Then you got London, Bracebridge, Collingwood, Hamilton, Waterloo. Then if you're out in the BC area or even Alberta, make the drive, Kelowna, Vancouver, and then Milverton. Where's Milverton, by the way?
Back in Ontario.
Oh, it is? Okay, fuck. I didn't even know. I've never even heard of it. I thought it was part of the
little bumfuck town just outside of Stratford. That's
Okay.
where
Very nice town. It's a
where-
very nice town.
it's where Al from the Feral Minx lives.
Okay, no way. Is that the where he just built his house? Look at you handsome fellas there. That's a great photo, by the way. Had to add that to the collection.
How are you getting?
Guys wearing sunglasses at night.
Awesome. Is there a show coming up that really stands out for you, like a place on that tour where you guys just love playing, or are you just happy to be out playing all these different gigs?
I mean, we love playing the Horseshoe.
Shout out Horseshoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary.
Very excited for BC as well, but yeah,
Roxy.
we really want this London show to pop off. We want to get our fans out of London and into Rum Runners.
Yeah, cool. I got to ask you before you go, I know you've been doing some work. You guys are become really good friends, or maybe were before, but Andy Colionico, such an amazing talent. He's going to be a guest on the show soon. I know you guys did a country song together. Your bands have played together a lot recently. What's the relationship like there, and how did that sort of come to fruition?
I mean, it came together pretty organically. I mean, and he's so easy to get along with. Like, he's the coolest dude. He's like full positivity. Recording with him it was so much fun. Playing with him is a bunch of fun. He just brings a ton of energy. I think we just kind of made contact when they had us out in Welland. We had like a pretty kick-ass show there, and then him and John linked up and wrote a pretty kick-ass song too.
Yeah, you guys sure did. I love it. He's such a great guy and a great musician. Listen, again, I wish you all the best, boys, with the new release, the upcoming year, the tour, everything. What do we got planned after we get back from the tour? Are we going to work on some new music? We got summer festivals lined up.
I'm getting married.
No way. Good for you, bro. When are you getting married?
July 11th.
Okay.
In Ontario. So we might hit the studio, but we have my bachelor party to attend in April.
Yep.
Okay.
Bachelor party.
Where's that taking place?
Niagara Falls. We're entering into a hockey tournament.
Okay. Amazing. Sounds like a hell of a weekend that will be had there for sure.
Most definitely, dude. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thanks again, guys. This is Small Town Strip Club. The boys are amazing. Congrats on winning Rock Search again. Go stream the hell out of their new music. Follow them on Instagram and all the socials at Small Town Strip Club. And for God's sakes, go see them live. The boys crush it every single time. You guys are a real treat. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, Bondzee. Good to see you.
Bondzee.
Take care and get your ass down to Nicaragua and play some gigs too, will you?
Sounds good, buddy.
All right. Bye, guys. Small Town Strip Club. Amazing lads, amazing music. And if you never heard of them, or if you haven't seen them live, start and thank me later, okay? And thank the boys too. They make great music, that's for sure. Whew, awesome. No, not a bad interview for taking 6 weeks off, right? I think I nailed it. The boys made it easy. So let's get to it. Nicaragua, 2.5 months, just over. I've been living here. It's been fantastic, to be honest. Hard not to. I mean, the weather here is amazing. If I was back in Ontario, it'd be so fucking miserable. It's not even funny. The amount of snow that they've got where I live or I'm from, the amount of cold days, minus 20, 30, 40 with the wind chill. How about that? No, thank you. I definitely made the right decision to move in here. I definitely miss my friends for sure. I miss my kids, even though they're both sort of off doing their own thing. Brad's in Thailand still having the goddamn time of his life, like quadruple as much fun as I'm having here. But it's been amazing. So when I first got here, we'll sort of backtrack a bit. I was in San Juan for 2 weeks, staying at a friend's before I was going on my dog sitting duties up in Playa Gigante, which is about an hour, 20 minutes due north, straight up the coast. Tiny, beautiful little fishing village. Absolutely loved my time there. Thought I would stay there a lot longer after my dog sitting and house sitting stint was over. But I quickly realized in living and being there that that town was too small for me. Pretty boring. Not a lot to do. No girls. Like no girls, no single girls. And if they were there or single, they were literally just like in and out on surf camps or surf hostels and surf in that area for a few days until they were on to the next surfing destination, and be it Nicaragua, Costa Rica, wherever they were going, whether it was north or south. So yeah, I just realized that fuck, like this just isn't going to work. Like I'm bored. I'm lonely. No gym to go to. No grocery stores fully accessible. And again, all these sound like, it's not complaining. It's just, I realize that might be a great place to go in 10, 15 years from now when I'm old and decrepit or something. But, at 52, it's still full of piss and vinegar and zest for life and love for the gym. I just needed more. And I need it out of Playa Gigante. Again, I loved it there. I love my time there. I'm so grateful to house sit and dog sit for this amazing buddy and his amazing dogs and stuff. But yeah, old Gregory just needed some more. And it's nice to be back in San Juan. I mean, I've been coming here 9 years, and I know so many more people here. There's so much more to do here. There's just so much more opportunities and things and girls. Now, so you said, oh, well, Bondzee, how's your dating life? You got a girlfriend now, or you been out on dates? No. 0.0. And you'd be like, well, why not? So here's the thing. I did have a date lined up when I was at Playa Gigante. I met this lovely girl online, a Nika girl. She lived about 20 minutes outside of Gigante in Popoyo, beautiful surfing area too. And so beautiful around there. And she was stunningly beautiful too. 20 years younger than me. But we really hit it off on the old texting for about a week or so. And then we set up a date, and then she canceled the morning of because she had a migraine. And then she canceled the next day because she still wasn't feeling well and blah, blah, blah. And, I was just like, you know what, honey, this just ain't going to work out. She has 3 kids under the age of 15. It just wasn't what I was looking for, and it didn't work out. So no date, still yet to be on a date. And listen, it's pretty tough to fucking meet people when the only place I go to around here still right now is the gym at 6:30 a.m. There are a few girls in there. A lot of them are way younger than me, even like 25, 30 years younger than me at that time. I don't go out at night here. I go down to the beach for sunset, check it out. I don't even go into bars or anything. And then once the sun drops, goodbye, God bless, thank you, sun. Good morning, somebody on the other side of the world where the sun's rising. And I come home and I work on my book. I work on me. There's a lot of fucking work to be done still. But no, it's been wonderful. But again, I've got to find or incorporate some new shit into my routine. I think I got to start going out at night a few nights a week, maybe, but not drinking, obviously, and just go out with friends. I think it's the only way I'm going to meet a fucking girl, because 95 to 98% of the girls on Tinder, pigs. And not to be rude or sound rude, I'm sorry. That came out way harsher than I meant it to come out. But there's just not a lot of nice-looking ladies that I am looking for that are my type. And you're like, oh, your type? Oh, coming from Mr. Picky here, who's fucking sound pretty picky for a guy who's been... But listen, I'm okay being single. I've been single 10 fucking years. So if I'm single for another month, 6 months, or a year, until the right one, because she's coming. I can feel it. I know it. I manifest it. It's going to happen. I'm in no hurry. Sure, I would love to meet somebody sooner than later now, but it'll happen. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so yeah, move from Gigante back to San Juan. Things are great. I've been bit by the pickleball bug. So I'm living in this beautiful 2-bedroom condo that I rented, which is just outside of town, which is great because you're not in the madness, but you're close enough to get to the madness for grocery stores, going to see sunset, all that stuff. But yeah, it's been wonderful. And where I live, there's a huge shared pool out sort of in the middle beyond the jungle. I guess I can show you, because I went from seeing this every night. No, that's San Juan. That's San Juan. I went from seeing... Where the fuck to go? This was my view for the last 7 weeks in Playa Gigante. from my crib, and this is my new view. From ocean to jungle, palm trees, pools just behind those palm trees in that roof, and then 3 pickleball courts with a 4th one being built. And God damn it, do I ever love pickleball now. I've played it a couple times over the last few years, but no more than just sort of back and forth with a buddy. I think I played once when I was here last year. Just really wasn't into it or really cared about it. But this year, as soon as I moved to San Juan, God damn it. Like, I guess maybe just being here and it's so accessible, and I got friends that play here every morning. I've been going 3 or 4 times a week now, and old Gregory Scott's getting pretty good at the old pickleball. And where else do you get to go and play a sport where you get to smash balls at old ladies? That might have sounded harsher than I meant it to, too, but I didn't mean it in that way. But listen, all jokes aside, I have been playing pickleball with some, I hate to call them old ladies because that sounds rude and harsh, but I don't mean it like that. I just older than me, okay? But holy fuck, these ladies are good. Like, and I mean good. Some of them like aced me on serves and shit, or fucking dropping like think shots and just making me look stupid on the court sometimes. But it's definitely a lot of fun. I can see the rage, why it's taken off. It's definitely got me, and God, I can't wait to get way bigger and better at it, because definitely not going to stop. We play 2 hours a morning. I do, I guess. The group plays for 2 hours a morning, 3, 4, 5 times a week. So it's pretty fucking awesome. And damn it, I love it. What else is going on here? Oh, for those of you who know me, know how much I hate fish. And I talked about all the garbage, shitty fish I had to eat in bodybuilding training last year, at the end of last year. Well, I went to a dinner party recently, just last week, and I was not, my friend who invited me, she knew what was on the menu and she failed to tell me. Well, I'll tell you what, it was mahi-mahi and red snapper. And when I say red snapper, the motherfucker came out fully cooked. Eyeballs, the head attached, the tail, everything. I was like, oh, fuck, I don't want to be rude. I'm like, oh, I fucking hope I like this. I doused in a bunch of hot sauce and shit. I dusted the whole thing, front and back. Now, I wasn't touching the head or the eyeballs and shit. People say, oh, the eyeballs are so good, you got to try that. Or the fucking brain or the head. No. We'll just stick to the meat, okay? Baby steps, okay? But I swear to God, I'm not going to sit here and rant and rave and say it was all so delicious. It was awesome. I can't wait to eat it every day. That's not happening. But I will definitely eat that again. Like, I would be okay going to a restaurant and ordering me some red snapper. Not exactly the red snapper I'm looking for, first and foremost, but it'll do for now, I guess, right? Shit. What else? Sunset's here, phenomenal. It is my favorite thing to do. Now that I don't get to see it from my own crib every day up in Ugarte, I make a point to go to the beach at 5:20, 5:30 every day. Sit there for about 10, 15 minutes, give thanks and gratitude for all the blessings in my life, and then watch sunset. And they really are truly stunning here in San Juan del Sur. That's the Bay of San Juan, and some nights are way better than others, and it's fantastic, I'll tell you that. Speaking of fantastic, I got to go and do my second turtle release. Mind you, the first one was very, very minimal. There was only like 20 turtles, and there was just a few of us that got to do it. But this one was on a bigger scale. I think we released about 70 to 80 baby turtles. And yes, some people came at me. Well, one in particular, oh, you're not supposed to touch or pick up the fucking baby turtles. Blah, blah, blah. You can, but they need to be touched very, very minimally by humans before they're released, because it fucks up with their thing. Anyways, there was only a few of us that were chosen to get to touch a couple of fucking turtles for photos and whatever before we released them. So don't come at me. And if you do, I don't even care. You can get bent. But it truly was an amazing, amazing time and experience. Getting to watch these turtles crawl about, I'd say 50 to 75 yards to get into the ocean, and then watch the poor little buggers be bashed by, they were only little waves, but these things are only like, they weigh fucking half a pound maybe. And some of them made it out pretty good and pretty quick, and then others really struggled. But man, just to get to see it, and got some amazing footage and photos, and it was just it was one of those heartwarming moments, releasing turtles into the ocean. And I think the odds of most of them living is minimal at best. I think only, I'm guessing here off the top of my head, but I think it's only like fucking 10 to 15% survive, if that. So Godspeed to all those turtles we released. I don't know how many will make it, but I wish the best for them all. Okay. I think, let's get into the ocean real quick while we're talking about releasing turtles into the ocean. That's about the extent of how deep I'm going to go in the ocean. I don't know what it is, but over the past 2-3 years, I have developed an insane fear of the fucking ocean, which is so weird because since I've been coming here, well, I started in Costa Rica in 2016, did a bunch of snorkeling, I did surfing, and even living here, we swam with a pod of dolphins. We swam with a fucking huge whale shark, juvenile whale shark that was 21 feet long. Now, mind you, I jumped in and swam with it for about 30 seconds. And that was enough because, my brain works overtime. And I was like, okay, that was pretty fucking cool, but get me back to the boat. But even these days, I don't think there would be a goddamn chance in hell that I would be jumping out of a boat and doing that ever again. I can't even get in past my fucking waist. Once since I've been here. And it was the first 2 weeks I was here. And it was the day before I left to go to Ugarte. My buddy and his wife took me to this really cool private beach, and they knew my fear, and they're like, Bondzee, you got to get it. You go swim and just float around. It's so awesome. And I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot because I do want to get over this fear, right? So the first time I get there, and I go out the first time, and I get probably just past my knees, right? And my brain just took over, and I was like, fuck, I can't see anymore. I can't see my feet, my shins, my leg. And like, what if something comes and gets me? And I'm shuffling my feet because I don't want to be stung by a stingray. And then I'm looking all around. My head's on a swivel for fucking jellyfish because it's colder water coming in right now. And that's jellyfish breeding season and stuff. And they're all over the fucking place. So I get into my knees just past, and I'm like, nah, fuck this. And I walked all the way back to the beach because tide was out quite a bit. So I do the walk of shame all the way back, and my buddy's just sitting there shaking his fucking head. He's like, what happened? I'm like, I can't do it. And he's like, get your fucking ass back out there and start floating in the water. You could do this. You got this. So I was like, okay, because I don't like being shamed or feeling like a loser. And I wanted to get over my fear, and I vowed that I would go in that day. So I did. I marched my fucking ass back in that ocean, and I went up to my chest. I was freaking out, but I actually did lie there, starfish styles, and floated for maybe 15 Mississippis. And then brain kicked in, fear, and then feet touch ground, and straight back to shore. And that is the extent of my ocean dwelling experience, except for going in, I think it was just on Saturday. We went to Romanzo Beach for my buddy's birthday. Colin, shout out for you, 76th birthday. Wicked dude. And we all went to Romanzo, and 76 years old. He's out there fucking boogie boarding in the goddamn ocean. And he's like, Bondzee, come on, fucking great time. So much fun. And I'm like, Bafangu, bro. It's not happening. And my excuse was I didn't have a towel, and I had my motorbike, and I didn't want to ride home all wet. But towel be damned, I wasn't going in. But I am going to work on this fear, okay? I swear to God, I am going to. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, I'll talk about real quick about my voice work has been amazing. Like, I've been so blessed. I've never been more busier with consistent books for some amazing authors out there. I've been really blessed to read some badass health and wellness books lately. The hardest book I ever read was that Anatomy and Physiology for medical students. Holy shit. That one took a lot out of me. Brain was like mentally exhausted from sitting there reading that kind of shit for 2, 3, 4 hours a day. You got to stop every 30 seconds, every 5 seconds, and look up these insane words, because that's a whole my corner. I will get to your question in a second. And it's not very good. But yeah, so this book was just insane because you have to know the proper pronunciation of the words for these medical students. It's a huge part of their learning curve. You got to know how to say it properly, spell it properly, in the whole 9 yards. So yeah, it was definitely one of the most challenging. No, it was the most challenging book I've ever read. But it was incredible, and it looks great on my portfolio for sure. In my portfolio. And the water business, so far so good. We, obviously it could be better, but we're a brand new company. We're still working on our branding and getting, out there and word of mouth. We've done some amazing installs at some really popular, cool places, right from San Juan all the way up the coast to Popoyo, 2+ hours away. So, one day at a time, we'll keep plugging away. And I've definitely learned how to do the installs. Did some maintenance calls recently. Learned how to flush the membranes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a daily grind, and we'll keep plugging away at it for sure. But yeah, it's been great, and I'm super happy here and loving it. One thing I'm not loving, and I'm ashamed to admit this, my corner asked, can you get vapes down there? So sadly, I guess it hasn't been quite a year yet. Last February, old Stupido here started smoking fucking nicotine vapes. Nicotine for the first time in my life. Delicious, by the way. Terrible habit, but delicious. Came down with one vape. I was told we could get them here. Have been buying them here until 3 days ago. Done. They have always been illegal here, but the government and the police here weren't doing anything about it until recently. I don't know what's changed. I don't know why. But fuck me sideways. I am on my last one. And yeah, I do have friends coming in from Pittsburgh shortly, January 5th or February 5th. So like a week from now, and I was going to ask them to bring me a whole bunch down, but I figured, you know what? Like, fuck it. Because then when they're gone, I think it'll just be best to finish this. You simply cannot buy them here anymore. We went and begged the lady at the store the other day. We're like, come on, we know you got some in that fucking drawer. Because it used to be on the counter. Then she hid them in the drawer, and I went in one day, and I'm like, oh shit, where's your vapes? And I pulled mine out, and I'm like, ¿Dónde? Where the fuck are they? And she like sort of looks at me, she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know you bought that one here. So she opens this little secret drawer, and she's like, which one do you want? So fuck, if I would have known that was going to be the last time I was going to buy one, I would have bought 3 or 4, but I didn't. Yeah, no Nick. But I can still get pouches here, which I definitely will do. But definitely good time to quit these and then just stick to the pouches for now until I don't feel like doing those anymore either. But yeah, definitely heartbreaking. So I've been wanting to quit for a while, but I always say, oh, this is the last one. This is the last one. Story of a smoker, I guess, right? But yeah, I mean, after this, it would be, and I've also, something I've never really announced, but I haven't quit smoking weed, but I stopped buying weed. It's been two months. In 2 days from now. Probably had 3 or 4 joints or shared joints with some friends over that 2 months. But I mean, I used to smoke it from the time I got up to the time I went to bed on the daily. And haven't done that in 2 months, and it feels pretty fucking good, actually. So I'm super proud of that. And so there's going to be no more weed, no more Nick vapes, and no more drinking. What the fuck am I going to do? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be the cleanest, healthiest I've ever been. Anyways, yeah. Been golfing. Yes, Mike, I have. I played 1 round a couple of weeks ago with my business partner. It was nice to get out and play after not playing for 6 months. And it was great. There's no rules there. It's a cool, great little 9-hole course. You loop it twice, play 18. You can wear tank tops. You can go barefoot if you want. They have no rules or dress code there. Fucking fun times, let me tell you, for sure. What else? I think that's it. Been at this, 59 minutes. I've been rambling for a while. Thanks for listening. And I just did start back on bodybuilding training just this past Monday. Back with coach. It was a nice few months off, even though I was still working out 6 days a week, running 5K 6 days a week. But I was back to eating carnivore. Pretty strict. I'd say 85-15 sort of deal. with one cheat day a week, and then adding in some like avocado, some broccoli here and there, bananas. I was still eating a lot of bananas, but that was about it. And then otherwise it was just steak and eggs or chicken and eggs. But I'm back with Coach as of last Monday, and back to eating 4 or 5 fucking times a day, which is a pain in the ass. I'm back to drinking copious amounts of water and being like a fucking racehorse. But it's been great. I'm hoping to come home and do at least one more competition next June, or I guess this June. It is 2026 now. But it's nice to be back in discipline mode and on the straight and narrow. It's something I need in my life and crave. So I'm back with Coach, and I'm loving it. My workouts have been fantastic, and I'm feeling fucking great, to be honest with you. So yeah, everything's going awesome, and I love being here. You guys should come down and visit. Hit me up if you want to come, and if you want me to hook you up with a beautiful place to stay in San Juan, and get the hell out of the tundra that is Canada, or even some parts of the United States of America. On that note, I think I've gone through it all. We've been there, done it. Let's get to some Dummies of the Week and some other crazy, insane videos for our entertainment purposes. There's always the adage, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Well, this fucking idiot right here decided to play stupid game, and well, he won a stupid prize. Watch. Now, I give the little fella credit for trying to be brave, but I really don't, because you're a bitch fuck for throwing a drink at the man instead of trying to just fight him or hit him, even though he's quadruple your size. And well, it didn't take long for the big fella to ragdoll that little bitch with his man bun and throw him in the fucking dryer or the washing machine to fucking put an end to that madness. Gotta love it. Speaking of playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes, listen, let me preface this by saying I am not an advocate for abuse on women from fellas. But when you're a fucking cunt and you play stupid games like this and think you're badass, well then, you get everything you goddamn deserve. Watch this idiot.
Get out! I didn't touch you. You were on my gun. Come and touch me, because my man's right there. Come and put your hands on me. I ain't driving crazy. You was on my goddamn ass. I went to another lane. Get out of my face.
Whoa.
Okay.
See ya. Now that slap was pretty hard. Like, she fucking walloped Buddy. Walloped him. And was all in his face. How about, bitch, you shut your fucking mouth, get in the car, and stop with the road rage and the Karen bullshit. She got everything she deserved. Sorry if you don't agree with me, but that's my stance, and I'm allowed my opinion. Speaking of stupid games, while we're on the theme of play stupid games and win stupid prizes, this looks like a great time until it isn't. Watch this. I did not. I don't hear the amount of pain that motherfucker felt in that instant of a second. That would have sent his balls right up into his throat. The pain, like, buckled over in the worst agony you could ever imagine. Like I said, good times until it isn't. Oh, fuck. I can feel that every time I see that, that video. I think we all need as much courage as the little fellow in this video. Check this out. I'm going to mute that so I don't get copyrighted, because man, oh man, have I been nailed lately. But this little fella, look at him, no fear. I need that kind of courage, and well, to an extent, I guess. But listen, the little bastard doesn't back down. Look at him. That rhinoceros shit's bigger than that thing, and that thing has no fear. I don't even know what it is. to be honest with you. But I thought this was one of the coolest, greatest videos I've ever seen. We all need a little of that runt in us, don't we? Hell yeah. What do we got next? Oh, this is for all my concert and music going or concert going music lovers out here. Are we going to this show or are we not? I can give you my vote already, and it's a hard no. Watch this. I had to watch this, so you do too. Holy shit. I mean, I don't know what's worse, the music or watching Buddy dance around with tarps off and his man titties jiggling everywhere. And her voice, I mean, it just makes you want to put a fucking shotgun right down your throat and pull the trigger. Like, my God. I wish who was ever filming, the one person I think that was there would have panned around to see if there was another poor sap in that audience, because I can't see or picture or fathom who the fuck is going to that madness. I just can't. I'm going to skip that one. We'll play it next week. This is pretty incredible. Check this out. I mean, fuck, talk about talent. This guy's got it all. Check it out. He's drawing a photo with a marionette puppet. And it looks like absolutely amazing. I can't even paint fucking good with paint by numbers, let alone paint with a marionette with a fucking paintbrush in his hand. God damn, some people got some insane credit. How do you learn and figure out that you are good at painting pictures with a marionette puppet? Weird. Good on him, though. That's pretty dope. Sick talent. Speaking of sick talent, some may say this is talent or just plain stupidity, but this is for all my snow people back in Ontario. This is Russia. It is absolutely insane the amount of snow they got in Russia. Like, this dude jumped out of what has to be 7, 8 stories up, maybe 6, and fucking leaped out. No problem. Just whoosh into like 15 feet of powdered snow. This is insane. Watch again. And does a flip too. Impressive shit, my friend. I ain't ever going to Russia for a copious amount of reasons, but definitely because of how much snow they got. Listen, this is one of those videos I came across and had to see. It's one of the most disturbing, grossest videos, and now you have to see it too. Watch. Something tells me Buddy here doesn't need any more fucking calories. Oh, and I guess he realized, well, I'm going to save it for later. Like, bro, you are in fucking public. You probably smell like a fucking chicken coop or a pig pen at best. And then you're sitting there with your lard ass knuckles deep and then smells it. And, oh, I'm going to save it for later. Fuck, people are gross. My God. Like, sorry, I'll get it off the screen. This video is hilarious. Guy's out fishing, catches a bird, catches a fish. Bird's watching, thinks, oh, I'm going to do something nice. I'm going to give this fish to the bird. Such a nice fella. Bird's like, yeah, thank you. This looks great. Comes over, grabs it. You think he's going to huck it down its throat? Nope. Bye-bye, fish. I just saved your ass. And Buddy just sits there and laughs in the end. That's pretty funny. That doesn't make you laugh, then there's something wrong with you. Okay. I guess this is the all new craze. One of them that I will not be joining. Check this out. It does not get any fouler than what I'm witnessing and we are witnessing together. Unless you think Buddy's the only one doing this crazy new craze. No, he's not. What in the Sam fuck is going on here? What in the Sam fuck is wrong with people? Never in my life And I've pissed outside a copious amount of times. Like, it's what guys do. But I have never, ever thought to sit there, give my face a little wishy-wash with my own piss. Why? Why? I just don't get it. And I don't get people. People picking their fucking nose in public. Disgusting as shit. Dudes washing their face with their piss. Lisa Holgate, thank you for tuning into the show tonight. Gosh, I love you so much. All the best to you. You're the strongest, bravest, most amazing woman I know. And Godspeed to you, okay, honey? She says, I'm basically off the weed, just the gummies now. Always proud of you and love you. Back at you, honey. Yeah, I don't know. Gummies have never really been my thing. I mean, I like them. I don't love them. I may find some here. I don't know. It's an expense I just don't really need in my life anymore. And so I'm happy to smoke and share joints. I got to get this idiot off the screen. Sorry. I'm happy to have a puff here and there. But yeah, I think just smoking every day and like old Bondzee is just not in the cards anymore. And I'm okay with that. This, I'm not sure I'm going to be okay with it because I've really come to fucking love vaping, which is so awful. But I'm glad it's sort of been forced upon me that I have to quit, which is definitely not going to be the worst thing in the world. And on that note, it's time to go. Okay. Massive thanks to the boys from Small Town Strip Club. Make sure you go stream the hell out of their brand new song, Meet Me There. Go see them live in concert. They got a whack of tour dates in an area near you. Toronto, London, Bracebridge, Collingwood, Hamilton, Waterloo. And then if you're out west, Kelowna and Vancouver. And then I found this out tonight. Milverton is not out west. It is in Ontario, just outside of Stratford, where the boys are from. Go check them out. They're Small Town Strip Club, and the boys are amazing. Love them to pieces. Can't thank them enough for their time tonight. Always great having them on for sure. Huge thanks to all of you too for hanging out tonight and watching this madness, supporting this stupid podcast that I do. It is so great to be back. I have really enjoyed tonight's show. Huge shout out to Zeg Sauces for jumping aboard as a brand new sponsor. And of course, don't forget Shakespeare's Fine Dining. No, I'll always give them a shout out. I love this place. I love this family. And God damn it, I love their food. So go check out Shakespeare's Fine Dining. Make a reservation, please. 905-528-0689. Remember that off the cuff. How do you like me now? All right. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hang in there the rest of the week. It's almost over, folks, okay? Oh, FYI, fellas, and I guess ladies out there too, only 16 days left till that sucker day called Valentine's Day. If there isn't a bigger piece of fucking garbage and waste of a time of a day, I don't know what is. It's something I have not fallen victim to in 10 years, I'm proud to say. And looks like it's going to be 11 after this one. But who knows? Things could turn around quickly here for old Bonzarelli. You never know. I'm knocking on wood. I'm going to find true love sooner than later, okay? I'm putting it out there to the universe. So stay tuned to see what happens and see if Bondzee finds a lady down here in old San Juan del Sur, Nicaragua. All right? Don't trip, you're fine. We'll get through this crazy thing called life together one day at a time, I promise you. It's Bondzee Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Have a great night. I love you, and you too. That's it. That's all. Got to go. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.
What was that? That was very strange. It was very weird. Peculiar. It was kind of amusing. Yes, it was rather funny. It was incredibly funny. I loved it. Hilarious.
Next to go, I check the line. Who's next to go?
Bondzee Live. Bondzee on YouTube.